Hello there my fellow holotable heroes, and welcome back to yet another Leviathan mirror match video. Oh boy, now I wasn't really planning to make this one myself, however many of you have been reaching out to me over the past 10 days or so, keep bringing up, oh, what about the TIE Reaper as the first reinforcement that can kind of, help a little bit push back the turn meter on the enemy and things like that. Personally, I've had a bit mixed results with this one, but quite a few reached out to me either for YouTube comments or on my Discord server explaining, the strategy that you're using. So I was testing out different approaches, different ideas, different people put forward. And in this video, I'll just show you a few battles just to see how this can go either way. So you can try it out for yourself in your fleet arena and see how well it works for you. Some totally swear by it. It works really well for them. Again, personally, not having the best results with it. I still like to use Profundity. I find it more reliable than this one. But if you don't have Profundity, this potentially could be the next best thing really in terms of the win rates. Now, why TIE Reaper, you may ask? Because of the reinforcement ability. So when we reinforce TIE Reaper, we will be removing 10% turn meter from all enemies, inflict defense down, and then all allies gain 10% turn meter. Obviously, we can't gain turn meter because TIE Defender is alive. However, we can push back some of their turn meter. And most importantly, the ability right here, Green Voyage. So the enemy capital ship loses 15% turn meter when any ship is defeated, which can't be resisted. So what happens is your hangars get destroyed. You reinforce TIE Reaper, then TIE Reaper gets destroyed, but it's unique, still triggers. So this way you push turn meter back onto the enemy capital ship, and this kind of then, I guess, resets the coin flip that you lost in beginning. Then both your and enemy Leviathans are suddenly on the same turn meter level. And then, as you will see throughout, different battles I'll be showing you, sometimes the next coin flip you win, sometimes not. And then it really is in the end who wins the final coin flip for the ultimate. So in terms of the win rates, it's pure math, really. So in the opening sequence, it's a 50% chance your Leviathan goes first. So by default, you basically win 50% of the mirror matches, because if you do this, you just hit autoplay and you will win. Then for the other 50% that you lose that coin flip, bringing in TIE Reaper can then reset the chance. So essentially, then out of those 50% times that you lose the opening coin flip, you have then 50% chance to win the ultimate coin flip. And what's the ultimate then? Math in the end should be 75% win rate. So you should be winning 3 out of 4 by using TIE Reaper. That's really, I guess, the overall idea is. So numbers wise, it sounds actually the next best thing than to using Profundity with Mark 6 as the first reinforcement. So that's what TIE Reaper brings to the table. And again, depending on what will happen, I'll show you different battles, a little bit different RNG. Then in certain cases, we will not be bringing in TIE Reaper in case our hangars were not destroyed yet. Then you can a little bit use different reinforcements, different strategy. Again, try it out for yourself and see how it works, and let me know in the comments below how it will work for you. Alright, so with all that out of the way, let's start off by battle number 1, just to show you how TIE Reaper can help you out here with mirror matches. So we lost the opening coin flip. Okay, then they get to go, obviously, do a few hits on us. So the idea here is, as always, don't use AoEs and assists and things like that. Just try to reduce the amount of debuffs you do put on the enemies. We go, we're just gonna heal up the team. Now we're going to go ahead and blow up their engines as well. Alright, just basics again, trying to reduce those debuffs that we inflict on them and they inflict on us, just to slow them down as much as we can in terms of, their TIE dagger gaining bonus turns and things like that. Now this time they did disable my hangars, which means I did land 15 or more debuffs on them. So what we'll do, because our hangars are destroyed, I'm going to go ahead and reinforce TIE Reaper. TIE Reaper gets destroyed, and now the turn meter of the enemy Leviathan was pushed down to 0, which means it's kind of on equal ground as we are now. So again, from here on out, every time, so see, next coin flip I won now because we reset the coin flip. So now I went before their Leviathan, disabled their hangars, which means their Seed Fighter got blown up. So this is what TIE Reaper kind of, resets really that coin flip RNG, that you have another chance to get to the ultimate first. From here now, just kind of, just biding our time. Again, not trying to land too many debuffs on the enemy so we don't upset them too much. Then let's go ahead again. Again, we won the coin flip as well here, so we were able to get a turn before their enemy Leviathan, bringing in Mark 6, then blow up Bomber, and then you can just go all out on TIE Dagger. The reason why I think I like to go after Bomber is so that if the enemy does win the coin flip, you still have kind of like an open fire line onto Dagger and hopefully try to gun that Dagger down. That's kind of the idea here, but for the most part, if you do lose the ult coin flip, you will lose. And there we go, we also then won the coin flip for the ultimate. So this was pretty good RNG. We lost the opening coin flips, but by bringing TIE Dagger as the first reinforcement when they destroyed our hangars, we were able to reset the coin flip RNG, and then we won all the subsequent coin flips. So that's what TIE Dagger gives you. It doesn't guarantee a win, it just gives you another chance, obviously, to win the final coin flip really with the ultimate. So let's go ahead and go into battle number 2 just to see what will be different this time. Again, just showing the battles when I lose coin flip, opening coin flip, and they do get to go first and disable my engines. Same things before, just try to reduce the amount of debuffs you spam out. There we go. Sure, let's go ahead, heal up. Now they heal up. Let's go ahead and blow up their engines now. Boom, there they go. Okay, just kind of, basics here again. Don't want to land too many debuffs here because you can't kill off anybody while Dagger is alive anyway, so don't even try. Okay, looks like they disabled my hangars again. So again, I landed more than 15 debuffs. And what we'll do here again in a moment, we will go ahead, bring out TIE Reaper, which now again kind of resets, the turn meter that we are again potentially can win the final coin flip with the ultimate. Same thing, we're just gonna keep going. Here we go. So I was able to win the next coin flip now thanks to Dagger disabling their hangars, so again destroying their Seed Fighter. All right, let's see who will win the next coin flip. It's the ultimate slot machine, the Leviathan mirror matches. That's how much we all love them, don't we? There we go, won the next coin flip again. So what I'll do, bring in Mark 6, go ahead and this time you can, one way again is also to maybe blow up Fury so they stop getting this extra defense and stuff. So again, if you do race to the ultimate, you can potentially kill somebody off. So it's, I guess, play around, see who you want to really take down. I had mixed results with whoever I took down. I guess there's a case for taking TIE Dagger maybe out, I don't know, but then you can't deal with Fury and Bomber, they're just too durable. And while I did win coin flip number 2 and 3, I lost the final and most important coin flip, which is ultimate. So you can as well lose. So that's what I want to show you. TIE Reaper just gives you another chance to get a win. Now, obviously in Fleet Arena, this doesn't help you much, but in Grand Arena scheme of things, if you do get to the point, this at least without Fury in there or without Bomber, this becomes a lot more cleanable. That's why when I do this, either take out Bomber or Fury, because with both Bomber and Fury alive, cleanups in Territory Wars or Grand Arena will be extremely difficult, but at least with one of them down, you should be able to clean up with something. Okay, so let's go into battle number 3. Let's see what will be different this time. So again, losing the opening coin flip. They went first, disabling our engines, then they do their thing again, just, don't use AoEs and mass assists, just, try to reduce the amount of debuffs we get, the amount of debuffs we apply to them. Now, again, I'm gonna obviously blow up their engines as well, return the favor. All right, then I get a few hits out there. Okay, all right. Okay, there we go. So you can see this time they did not disable my hangars, which means I didn't land 15 debuffs or more on them. This can happen as well. Now, in this case, what somebody suggested was to try this. Again, I had mixed results with this strategy. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in a Seed Fighter, The idea here is that because obviously they didn't disable hungers, then TIE Reaper wouldn't get blown up anyway. So in this case, you don't really need TIE Reaper. So same thing, just kind of, you know, single target attacks, not trying to land too many debuffs on the enemy. Now they disabled my hungers, and guess what? We are going to disable their hungers. But obviously without TIE Reaper being destroyed, we are still behind when it comes to turn meter. However, we should be able to turn things around in the final stand just before enemy hits the ultimate. Okay, so far so good, just, you know, basics. We don't want to get too many debuffs. This is where the RNG lies. Like, if enemy here, Mark 6, takes down your TIE Dagger, you will lose. So there is a chance to lose. However, as long as your TIE Dagger stays alive, you now reinforce your Mark 6. And then what you will do with Mark 6, you will blow up their TIE Dagger, which means you can now gain bonus turn meter. So now basically you've got one turn chance to get a couple of enemies below 100% health, and this will then allow you to outrun them. So here we go. Let's go ahead, just keep hitting those AoEs, get somebody below 100% health, and then you should be able to finally, just, you know, in the last chance, get ahead in terms of turn meter race and win with the ultimate there. So slightly different thing here, no TIE Reaper used. This is just for those cases where your hungers does not get disabled. So again, you can try this approach, see if it works for you. I mean, for my testing, as long as the enemy Mark 6 doesn't take out my TIE Dagger, then, you know, you kind of have a good chance here still to pull ahead in the end. Slightly different approach, again, just sharing lots of different ideas everybody shared with me. And let's do final battle, just to again show you a little bit different coin flips and how things will operate, so that, you know, you don't get the idea that every battle goes exactly the same, because they don't. That's hence what I said, a bit mixed results for me for this one. But same strategy overall. We don't want to land debuffs on them, you know, so hopefully they don't destroy our hungers, and we can do the trick that I showed you, that Sith Fighter goes first and then Mark 6. If our hungers get destroyed, well, then you have to reinforce TIE Reaper. There we go. Let's see. There we go. I did land too many debuffs on them, which means they can destroy my hungers now, which means we'll pull out the TIE Reaper card and see if RNG gods will be in our favor when it comes to reversing the coin flip for us. Let's go ahead, bring in TIE Reaper. TIE Reaper gets destroyed, pushes back turn meter on the enemy capital ship. And here we go. I'll just kind of keep biding our time, keep hitting with single fire attacks over on bomber. As you can see, even though I brought in TIE Reaper, I lost the next coin flip as well. So they were able to reinforce their Sith Fighter before I was able to destroy their hungers. So that's why I'm showing you this battle, because it's going to be slightly different when it comes to, you know, the turn order of Leviathan. So by no means you bring in TIE Reaper guarantees you will get ahead on every single turn. However, see on the next coin flip, I did get out before them. So this blew up their Mark 6. Then all they can do at this point is use basic, because they can't bring back-to-back reinforcements. Okay, and we go. They do some of that, and now with their bomber down, I'm just trying to go after TIE Dagger, see if I can finish it, but it's proving very difficult. Mass assist not doing a whole lot. Let's get tenacity up at least, I guess. All right, let's see who will win the next coin flip here. We got it. There we go, and we were able to get to the ultimate as well in this case. And that's really the TIE Reaper strategy here. Again, you know, utilizing the unique and reinforcement ability from TIE Reaper to hopefully push back turn meter. Luckily, the turn meter removal from its unique on the capital ship can't be resisted. So yeah, mathematically, this should be giving you, like, you know, 75% win rate, which is probably still the best win rates when it comes to mirror matches. But definitely, I would say, at least for me, less reliable than Profundity. That's about 90% win rate. But if you don't have Profundity, this definitely is the next best thing when it comes to taking down Leviathans. Alright guys, that's all for this video. Hopefully it was useful and helpful. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.